In this video, I'm going to show you guys the next big thing in the DeFi space, which includes a rebase token that will be now wrappable and used potentially to gain double the amount of gains, and a stable coin pegged by a reputable team in the DeFi space that will have a never before seen allocation system that is going to include a pre-sale and a Genesis pool. Hey, what is up everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into another one of my videos. And in today's video, I actually have a lot of information that I'm going to dump on you guys for a very lucrative opportunity that is coming up very shortly in my opinion. And I'm going to kind of try to relate the three things that you guys saw in the title, namely Titan, Wrap Titan, and Dibs, to try to show you how the whole ecosystem is kind of playing with each other. Now, before we jump into this video, please make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that bell notification so that you are notified of all upcoming videos. Now, right off the bat, guys, I'm going to just talk about Titan for a quick minute here, just so you guys kind of understand the background about it. Now, Titan, obviously, as you guys can see right here, is an auto staking protocol, which means that it has continuous rebases every 30 minutes, and it grows with you just holding the token in your wallet. So you are going to be getting more and more Titan every 30 minutes. Now, if you guys do want to know a lot more about Titan and how it works, which I definitely suggest because this team is absolutely fabulous in my opinion from the research I've been doing more recently, I definitely suggest you guys go and check out a Lame Hillbillies video on Titan, or alternatively go look at the in-depth video that DAOKing has made, as these do go over the protocol very well. So I'm not going to waste you guys' time in that regards. However, what I do kind of want to pinpoint and show to you guys that unlike other auto staking protocols, we see that the pre-sale of Titan actually sold out in an hour and a minute. Now, this is absolutely mind-blowing, right? Because that kind of shows you exactly what kind of audience we're dealing with and what kind of crowd we have intact. So the number one thing I want you to think about and take away from this point is the audience slash community slash crowd. Number two, all right, we understand it's a auto staking protocol. However, we've seen what happens to projects like this if it's not innovative. They simply aren't able to tackle inflation. So why am I bringing you this video? Why would I be talking about a project that has a dark future? Well, that's because Titan is doing something new, something that I personally haven't seen any other project do, and that, my friends, is Wrapped Titan. Now, Wrap Titan. So you guys see the Titan right here. So it would be a W before Titan, and it would be a Wrap Titan. Now, what the heck is Wrap Titan, and what is the difference? Well, wrapping a token, or in this case, wrapping Titan, is going to allow a lot of benefits for the Titan protocol and for the people that hold the Titan token. First of all, let's jump into what wrapping actually does. Well, the first main benefit is that wrapping a token kind of allows it to be used cross-chain. Now, I'm not sure if Titan is going to be doing that or not, but I do know that a lot of times wrapping a token does allow for it to be sent over to on a one-to-one basis. Because remember, this is a rebasing token. There's a lot of new tech that is coming along with it because, as I said, I haven't seen a protocol allow their tokens to be wrapped. Now, when I wrap my Titan token, it becomes static in nature. So for example, if I have 100 Titan tokens and I wrap it, I'll get 100 W Titan. However, in the background, that is going to continue to accrue these gains. Now, let me give you an example of a wrap token. So if you look on PancakeSwap, for example, you guys can see there's wrapped ETH. It has a W in front of it. If you guys look on Trader Joe, for example, you can see wrap BTC. And everywhere you go, you will see these wrap tokens. And that's simply because of the fact that it's easy and convenient to move from one chain to another. It is a wrapped version of itself, which means that it's pegged to Bitcoin. It's pegged to Ethereum, as you guys can see here. So it generally holds that one-to-one value, and it's a wrapped static amount. So now think about it like this. So now you have wrapped Titan, right? That says in your wallet, it's going to say, hey, you have 500 wrapped Titan. But in the background, you are still earning this amazing APY that is happening. It's just not realized. The second benefit, and that's something I really do like about wrap tokens, it's something I've personally done with a lot of my assets, is wrapping them because of the tax benefit that comes along with wrapping. Now, we all know that the tax man always wants to grab your money. Every 30 minutes, when your Titan is growing, that's actually calculated as a capital gain. That's actually calculated as an income, right? And as such, it triggers a taxable event. However, when your token is wrapped, taxable event will not occur until that number is growing. So once again, I'm going to refer to my example just for clarity purposes. Now understand this. So now you have 500 wrapped Titan. The rebases that are happening every 30 minutes are happening in the background, right guys? Your number that is the 500 wrapped Titan is a static number, and as such is not growing, even though in the background it's growing. The fact that it's not growing in the forefront of it means that it does not trigger a taxable event. So now, of course, I am not a tax professional by any means. I am not qualified in that profession at all. However, I have recently done my tax, and there was some tokens that I had that I did kind of wrap in order to try to get myself excluded in that regards, because it is something that is not earning me money, at least not in the forefront. So that's the second benefit, the tax benefit. The third benefit is now imagine being able to stake your wrapped Titan and earning some APR on it. Do you guys understand how cracked that is? Do you understand what's going to happen to this protocol as soon as that is launched? Now, what do I mean by this? Well, if you actually go over to Orbital Swap, where Titan was launched, which, as I said, sold out in 1 hour, and you go over to their farms, you guys can see here, you could pair a lot of tokens and essentially get a really high APR. You're earning the orb token, right guys? Or alternatively, if you could click pools, you see you could stake orb and earn a really high APR on the orb token as well. Now, of course, we are in a very bearish market, and as such, it is very important for you guys to understand that none of this is financial advice, and you should always only use money that you are willing to lose, because of the fact that it is extremely volatile right now and it is extremely risky. Most of these projects, in my opinion, have been struggling because of the current situation with Bitcoin, and that is kind of to be expected. However, when we do look at the projects that do present those opportunities, and as I guys tell you in my Discord, as I tell you in my other videos, bear markets are where people make the most amount of money, because you get things dirt cheap because of panic sellers. And if you can recognize which projects are going to do good in the near future because of a good team, B, new mechanisms being brought, new tech being introduced into DeFi, those are the ones that tend to stick out at the end and make you those insane gains. So now, coming back to my point, now imagine if you could put Wrapped Titan and BNB, for example, and earn orb. Can you imagine that? You have a static amount of Wrapped Titan that is earning rebases in the background, paired with another token, which is now giving you a good amount of APR. So it's like a double dipping situation. You're earning 2 times with the same token. What do you think that's gonna do to the price of Titan? What do you think it's gonna do to the protocol? It's gonna add a new layer of utility unseen before. It's gonna add a whole new group of investors, because there is a lot of investors that don't look to invest into auto staking protocols, but look into investing into farming tokens. So now it's kind of merging those two groups and attracting new investors, while at the same time you are getting all those other benefits as well on the side, such as the rebasing element, the tax benefits, and of course in the future, if they are able to make this cross chain, then you can simply take your wrap token and use it on several chains, which obviously creates an arbitrage opportunity as well. If the token is on different prices on different chains, you can kind of buy on one chain, sell on the other, and make a little bit of profit. So there's huge gains to be made in this regards. Now, the third thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and I am extremely excited about this one, I'm telling you right now, not financial advice again, extremely risky, but Dibs Money is actually launching their second pegged token, which is of course pegged to a stable coin. We've seen a lot of these protocols that are not pegged to stable coins fail very recently, and as such there has been a new wave of investors that have been flocking towards the stable coin. And I think these guys are doing it smart by trying to grab the attention of these new investors. Now, as you guys can see, US Dibs, it's currently 0 circulating supply, and that's because this is the token that is going to be started. If you actually click farms, you guys can see here they're going to have a Genesis pool for US Dibs BUSD. However, they're doing it a little bit differently. What they are doing is they are going to exercise the launchpad on Orbital Swap. So you guys are going to see another pool right here. And listen, guys, this sold out in 1 hour and 1 minute, and they were raising $1.2 million. Dibs Money are raising $300,000. Can you imagine how fast this can go? I'm giving it 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, in my opinion, it's going to be sold out. Now, what is the reason I say this? Well, first of all, because Dibs Money themselves has a very strong community. If we look over to their Discord, for example, you guys can see right here, we have Dibs Money that has 1,800 members right on the top left side. These guys obviously know what's happening. You guys can see this individual, Lame Hillbilly. He has a very strong community. Look at Frozen Walrus. We look over here, they have over 2,000 members. So all of these individuals are gonna come in and buy these projects. And by the way, if I may say so myself, look at Frozen Walrus, bro. They're still above peg. These guys are absolutely smashing it. Hats off in that regards. I'm making extremely good amount of money with this protocol. But anyways, coming back to my point in regards to Dibs Money, the Genesis pool is going to be for 2 weeks, and it starts at 22 hours at the time of me recording this video. By the time the video is out, guys, this is going to be like in the next hour. So this video will be out an hour before the Genesis pool start and the pre-sale starts. So definitely, if you are watching this video right as it's launched, make sure you go and see if you can get yourself into the pre-sale. Now, what I do want to say is the original ratio for the pre-sale was gonna be 1 to 120, so they were gonna charge a premium just so people don't dump their tokens and the project doesn't lose peg. However, as you guys can see in the Dibs Money Discord, they just clarified just a while ago that the pre-sale price is going to be 1 to 1 BUSD, and what they'll do instead is have low liquidity so that people can't dump their tokens. Now, why do they want people not to dump their tokens? So that it incentivizes this farm. Guys, I'm telling you right now, and I've always been telling you in regards to Tomb Forks, you get in early, you get extremely high APR, and you'll be a happy man. You'll get your ROI really quickly because of the fact that the APR is going to be really high, right? And then, of course, you have the boar room, like how they made it a boar room, because you all pigs, boars, haha. But anyways, you know, you're going to be utilizing D-Share, and D-Share price has been pumping already because people are realizing that, hey, you know what, this shit is on a discounted price. And that's why I tell you guys, bear markets are where you make money. You just have to recognize the opportunities. So in my opinion, one of the most smartest strategies is to pair your US Dibs with your BUSD and get that insanely juicy APR that it's going to output right at the start. So now my concluding thoughts in this regards, I personally always suggest that you guys do your own research, and of course none of this is financial advice. However, in the bear markets like these, you always want to try to get into protocols that have good reputation, that have a good name, and moreover are being built on a stablecoin peg, which in my opinion is the best thing that we've seen so far in regards to Tomb Forks, is being pegged to the stablecoins. It just reduces a lot of the volatility that we've seen with other protocols. And as such, I personally will be dumping a lot of my stable coins. And I'm not lying, I've had a shit ton of stable coins just waiting on the sidelines because I'm looking for my opportunity in the bear market instead of just throwing money into all of these random protocols. I really try to focus on the main protocols, the protocols with the strong communities, with the strong teams, with the docs teams, with the KYC teams, with the reputable teams, because those are the ones that are going to make me a lot of money in the long run. So of course, not financial advice, but you will definitely see me in this LP farming my way to greatness, because at the end of the day, we're all here to make some money. So make sure you have your strategy outlined. Make sure you guys jump into their Discord, as I always say. I hope you guys have an amazing end of the week. And as always, guys, let's get that bag. Peace.